all the learning, all the important lessons. I think one takeaway is you'll take away fitness because you're going to clap, right? Of course. Are you all excited? I can't hear you all. Still very poor. I mean, imagine you are the students and if teacher is here, how would you respond? Perfect. Okay. So now it's the time that we call our keynote speaker, Mr. M.V. Rama Krishna Prasad, member, Karnataka Public Service Commission. So can we have your esteemed presence here for a keynote speech?
Can we have a louder round of applause, everyone? Very good morning to all of you. I think many here, leaders in education, would be thinking why a member of the Public Service Commission is going to give a keynote address but I would like to go back and tell you that I used to be a teacher, then served in the police. As a part of the police, we established schools for police children. Rather, I was a founder secretary of the Police Public School, which we established way back in 2008. Now we have got 6 schools across the state in the police. All are CBSE schools, where more than 5,000 children are studying in these schools. At the outset, I would like to thank the organizers for having invited me here to be with the leaders in education. Education today is more of a challenge to educators, to teachers, and the parents. Because with technology taking the forefront, I think the dynamics of education itself has changed and has continuously been changing. I have seen that today, during this day-long deliberations, you are going to have discussions on the concepts and research related to education. Another very important topic I found that is emotional intelligence. Here, when we talk of emotional intelligence, I think we should remember that NEP 2020 itself has changed the focus on the system of education, where it is more child-centric and a lot of emphasis has been laid on skill-based training as well as research. I think as leaders and teachers, we have to find out what are the real challenges before us before we make an attempt as to how we have to empower ourselves to see that the child's holistic development happens and we produce the right citizens for the country. When I talk of challenges, post-COVID, I think we have somewhere lost our way insofar as the achievements or the child's growth is concerned in terms of adding value to the child's life. There is a lot of value addition in every institution insofar as technology is concerned. But at the same time, this value addition, has it catered to adding value to the child's life? That has been the biggest challenge in front of all of us. Why? Because the child has been exposed to a lot of technology. And this has caused, I feel, that there is an imbalance between the child's emotions and the technology that is there in front of the child. Every child looks for that human touch. Somewhere, I think as institutions, as educators, we have to ponder again, we have to think, we have to look back at the old school of thoughts while we strike a balance between technology and human touch. Yes, we talk of hybrid learning today. We talk of technology where the child has got access to everything. It could be the social media, it could be chat GPT, whatever it is. But ultimately, the teacher's role, I don't think so, can be supplemented fully by technology. So here, as leaders, I feel that we all have to go back and see how we have to be learners, teachers, learners. It's a circle. So if this has to happen, then a very, very small model, I think, if I'm not wrong, we will have to adopt. We all have to be innovators continuously. Every day is a challenge. You keep on innovating, looking for various methods that we can adopt. So once you keep on innovating, the proficiency increases, which results in efficiency of the teacher in terms of maybe the classroom management or the school management itself. And once that efficiency and proficiency increases, we'll again have to look back and see whether this is really helping the child. Because the child is our main stakeholder. So the feedback, the assessment from the child is very, very important. Our, assessment reports at the end of every year, should not be done by the management or by the principal. I feel the child in the class should assess his or her teacher. Only when that will again reiterate the teacher's, cause for learning or innovation. So it's a very simple model. You innovate, increase your proficiency, efficiency, take a feedback from the child, again you innovate. If you do this, I think we would be resolving a major issue of the child's emotional values or emotional imbalances that we are looking at or facing, that every child is now facing in every institution. It is nothing but we have to foster a wonderful environment in the school where the child doesn't have any inhibition or hesitation to come forward, to express himself or herself in front of his teachers, his peer group. So when that happens, I can tell you that nearly 50% of our challenge is over. The remaining part of the challenge is the teacher's classroom management. Now we should know how to strike that balance. Very simple. You have to inculcate the habit of reading, making the child tell a story, because each child has got a different way of learning. The child observes more. The child follows more. Whom does the child follow more? More or less the teachers or the mentors. So that is where we should allow the child to adopt a method so it comes out with its feelings. So here the teacher's role is very, very important. As educators, as leaders in education, I feel there is a very big responsibility on all of us to see that there is a lot of teacher empowerment insofar as technology is concerned, and bringing about a balance between technology and human touch in the classroom. So, if we have to bring about or strike this balance, I think we should have lot of, various techniques that we should adopt in the curriculum so that the child is emotionally, very matured to understand what he is supposed to be, what he is supposed to know, and how he or she has to live together, because today's world is something where the child should know, not only know what he or she should know insofar as the curriculum is concerned, but to be what he has to be in the society and to live together in the society. Because these are the major challenges that every child is going to face in the future. I don't want to take more time. I would like to see that today there are great leaders here in front of me. They have got their own experiences. I think sharing of knowledge, sharing of experiences in such forums would help all of us in building very good environs for the child to be more self-sufficient, self-manageable, and see that there is a holistic growth in every child and every institution. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I wish all of you all the very best. Thank you.
Sir, that was truly inspiring. Please be seated. Your thoughts on innovation and adaptability are truly inspiring. A huge round of applause to the legend of education, Shri M.V. Rama Krishna, sir. I would like to call upon Dr. Saida Nusrat, the founder of Aryan Institute, as a keynote speaker.